We interrupt this program for a special news bulletin.
You know we've been working, yeah, we've been working, yeah, we've been. Last night, I took my pen and my pencil and took a trip out the universe. It's sweeter than cinnamon.
Welcome back, everyone, to the break room. This is a playlist connected to the Ground and Back podcast, and I'm your host, Aisha Ansa. And welcome in. We have chairs, we have snacks, we have affirmations on the wall, we have our own feng shui set up, and most importantly, this is a moment for you to have a break. Have a break. You have earned it. You are worth it. You have seen the light and the darkness, the valley and the shadow of death. But you have feared no evil, but thou art with you. His rod and his staff shall comfort you. You are here in this moment because my goal for this podcast segment is to give you a break, but also for us to also talk about important subject matters, because we are more than just our titles. We have feelings, we have thoughts, we have wonders, we wish, we want, we wonder. And I think now more than ever, we really need to have in-depth conversations that speaks to us, that also makes us feel, but also make us really see life in different lenses opposed from our own. And this is an open forum, so this is a safe space, but you're still renting. It's time for you to plant roots and subscribe to this YouTube channel, like, share, and comment, so that way you don't miss any video that is published. And like, share, so that way the YouTube multiverse knows that you find value in this YouTube channel and the content that is being provided, but also in the subject matters that we're having, y'all. Come on in here. Stop renting and buy. Stop renting and put down roots, so that way we can be able to have in-depth conversations. And most importantly, don't forget to stay on the lookout for the Grounded Back podcast. And it is currently on Spotify and all streaming on all podcast streaming platforms, YouTube included. But I am going to be coming out with new episodes and deeper subject matters, so that way we can be able to actually have those real rooted conversations. And I'm so looking forward for us to have them. But let's get into it, because for the last two breakout rooms, we were talking about Steve Harvey and some of the subject matters that he had on his show, but very important case studies. So I want us to watch and reevaluate them. So last week's episode, we talked about a mom keeping her kid away over child support, but it was deeper layered stuff to it that I want us to not just look at it, oh, you're picking the woman's side because you're a woman. No, we're looking at all variables, and also why is it picking sides, and why is it not in the best interest of the child? So clack that teeth. Okay. Today we're going to be talking about unsupportive friends. Haven't you had them? Haven't you had or had an unsupportive friend or an individual in your life that was taking more than they were giving? We're going to get into it, but let's watch it first. Let's get into it.
In 2017, I opened an online business for plus-size women selling clothes. Although my business is successful, my friends, they support verbally. They say things like, oh, look at you, I see you out here, or that looks nice, you're doing a good job, but they don't come to shows, even if they're free. They don't even share posts on social media. Now, I don't expect them to buy things, because sometimes they don't, but I know it's not in people's budget, and sometimes it might not be their style, but should I feel some type of way that they're not supporting in other ways, or should I just let it go?
No, they're not your friends. People come in your life for seasons.
Absolutely.
Everybody has had a seasonal friend. My father had third grade education. You know what he used to tell me all the time? Everybody come with you, can't go with you. That's a cold lesson to learn in life, man. Everybody come with you, can't go with you. There's some people that can go with you just to a certain point. And the moment you try to elevate, you're going to start losing some people. Everybody ain't happy for you opening your boutique. Oh, she thinks she is gonna open up a damn store. I ain't buying none of that. I ain't telling nobody about it. It's called jealousy. It's a more modern term. They're called haters. Yeah, and that's all it is. Now, before you waste any more of your time and energy on these haters, understand that they have now shown you who they are. Move on, rid yourself, because if you stay long, then they're gonna need to borrow some clothes. They're gonna want a discount.
I've done that, and I had a friend who actually for her birthday, she said, "Can I wear this dress?" Because she really, really liked it. She actually wore my dress on her birthday, took pictures, but she never paid. She said, "Oh, here's your dress back," but she never bought it, and I knew she had the money, so it's like.
See, I'm telling you, man, you should buy this book, Essentialism. I read one page of the book and knew I had to get it. One of the things of essentialism, it teaches you how to just do things that's essential to you and your happiness. Because if you don't consider you and your happiness, everybody else is considering theirs. And one of the things he said in the book that affected me, if you have people in your life who are occupying your time for their self-benefit, you should erase them from your life. I've had to do that to a lot of people, man. A lot of people. You know how you do it? Go ahead, I'm listening.
Tell me how you do it, because, like, do you just ghost them or
No. I take inventory. This is the way you do it. You get your phone out, you go through your contacts. Everybody in your life, because you got a person that every time they call your phone, something wrong and it's bad news. I want you to put a dark dot next to their contact. The next person, they want something from you, but you can't get nothing from them. They 50-50 friends. You can deal with them or without them. Those people right there, I want you to put an asterisk next to their name. And then the last person in your life is somebody that calls you, that's always uplifting, always got your back, always trying to be encouraging, never judgmental, and they always bring light into the room. I want you to put a check next to those names. Now, you got your whole contact list listed out on your phone. You got the dark dots, you got the asterisks, and the check. Delete and block all dark spots. You don't need this in your life. They're bringing you down. The next person. Now take your 50-50 friends, delete them, block them. Take their emails, delete them, block them. Now, every time your phone rang, it's nothing but good news. Good people, good vibes, good energy. If you don't do that, you're gonna keep dragging that dead weight around you, and you'll never get into the orbit God intended for you to get to, because you're trying to take some people with you that if God clearly wanted them to go where you was at, he'd have put them up there, but he didn't. So if God don't put them up there, what you trying to take them for? We'll be right back.
Amen. After that, there's nothing to say. How many of us are so focused on friends with condition? You were my friend. You were there for me when I needed you to be. But when I need you to be there, are you the first to contact me? Or are you contacting me with your motives of what you need from me, my advice, my mental capacity, my spiritual encouragement? Or are you saying, hey, I just wanted to check in on you, just hope that you're doing well, consistently? Consistency. Don't just be a 50-50 friend. Be a consistent friend. And a partnership and a friendship is the same thing. And the saddest thing is we are, as a society, conditioned to be 50-50 and not a whole 100%. So I subscribe to that. I'm not someone that's ever going to disrespect you on a personal level, but if we were friends for a season, or acquaintances rather for a season, then that's all that was. That's all it was. Not everyone that start with you can go with you. And that even if they supported you, even if they gave you that look, even if they wrote a letter of recommendation for you, even if they gave you that support, it doesn't mean that they own you, though. Because Reciprocity. You also gave to that as well. As a friend, I know I give 110%. But when I feel as if my spirit is not being fulfilled, and when I feel as if I'm not being cared for the way that I know that I should, slowly but surely, that friendship is no more. Because where I've been and what I've accomplished and what I've seen in my life, I have high standards. A same amount of commitment I give, you need to give. If you can't give it, I'm nothing against you, but we just can't roll together. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Because eventually the insecurities are going to come out and then we're going to clash. So to avoid clash, I cannot ignore red flags. If you ignore a red flag, I'm sorry, it's going to come right back. It's going to be a red light. Stop in your car. And if you don't see it, you bust it and you pass and miss the stop signs. So let me know what you think about unsupportive friends, how you feel about exiting out slowly without telling them. Or are you the one to tell a friend that you have to exit out stage left and you wish them all the best? Or are you the ghoster? Or are you the one that is willing to put up and go with it just for the sake of a friendship? Because I know loneliness is real. Wanting a friend is real. But at some point, are you choosing that over your own mental and spiritual happiness? Or are you willing to sacrifice and let go to gain? I'll leave you with that. This is the break room. In-depth conversations, good vibes, good people. A good day is our intention. So don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube video, like, share, and comment. And don't forget to make sure that you stay tuned to this playlist. And special thanks to Steve Harvey for these clips from the Steve Harvey show. And I wish he still had his talk show low key because they had important subject matters and they really made you want to just think for a moment and have those talks. So let's stay into it because we have some more reactions and we have some more in-depth conversations to get to. And I'm excited. I'm excited. I really am. So stay tuned for more. And we've been working. Cue the music. We've been working.
Doing all day.
Girl, nothing. Sitting up here watching TV.
Ah, where your sorry husband at?
What?
Where your sorry husband at?